and purchased 180 copies of a book at 25 naira, 250 naira each. He sold Y copies at 300 naira each, and the rest at a discount of 5 kobo in the naira of the cost price. So if you made a profit of 7,125 naira, find the value of Y. Okay, so first of all, we're going to see that profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So first of all, let's calculate the cost price. The cost price is going to be equal to the cost of one book is 250 naira, and he bought 180 copies. So the total cost of 180 copies will be 180 times 250. That will be equal to 45,000 naira. So the cost price is 45,000 naira. Now let's calculate the selling price. Or we can, okay, the selling price is going to be equal to, he sold some copies, that is Y copies, for 300 naira. So Y copies will, the selling price of Y copies will be 300 Y. That's 300 times Y. So that's 300 Y plus, now the others, the remaining ones, he sold them at a discount of 5 kobo in the naira, meaning that for every 100 kobo, it gives a discount of 5 kobo, which means that, so we can calculate the discounts as 5 over 100, which is that times 100%, which is equal to 5% discounts. So, but we can actually calculate the selling price at 5% discount of the original selling price as follows. So we're going to take away 5% from 100. So 100 minus 5 is going to be equal to 95%. So the remainder will be sold at 95%. That's 95 over 100 times the initial cost price, because that's what the question says, in the naira of the cost price. So the initial cost price is 250. So this is the cost of one, but the cost of the remaining books will be 180 minus, so Y were sold at this price, so we have 180 minus Y books left. So the selling price will be equal to 300 Y plus, so if I divide 95 by 100, that's going to give us 0.95 times 250 into 180 minus Y. So we can just work this out. So the selling price would be equal to 30 Y plus 0.95 times 250. So I'll just multiply that with, okay, that's going to give us 237.5 into 180 minus Y. So the selling price is going to be equal to 300 Y. So this should be 300 Y from here, 300 Y plus 237.5 times 180. That's equal to 42,750. And when you multiply this by this, we get minus 237.5 Y. So the selling price will be equal to, just collect like terms, 300 minus 237.5y plus 42,750. So the selling price will be equal to, so we'll subtract this from this. So 300 minus 237.5, that will give me 62.5y plus 42,750. So we'll go back to this. The profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, and we know that the profit from the question is 7,125. So I have 7,125 is equal to this selling price 62.5y plus 42,750. And we'll subtract that from the cost price, which is 45,000. So we can subtract this from this. We have 7,125 is equal to 62.5y. So I'm going to have 42,750 minus 45,000. That will give me minus. So that gives me minus 2,250. So we just collect items. So I'll have to take this row. So I have 7,125 plus 2,250 is equals to 62.5y. So I'm going to add this together. That gives me 9,375 is equal to 62.5y. So when I divide both sides by 62.5, y is going to be equal to 9,375 divided by 62.5. That's equal to 150. So y is equal to 150. So that's the value of y for this. Now for the B part of this, a trader bought S bags of rice at the cost of C is equal to 24S plus 103 and sold them at the price of X is equal to 33X minus X squared all over 20. Find the expression for the profit. 2. If 20 bags of rice were sold, calculate the percentage profits. So we're going to calculate. So we are told that a trader bought S bags of rice at the cost of C is equal to 24S plus 103 and sold them. So the total cost of S bag is 24X plus this and sold them at this. So we should find an expression for the price. So the profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So that will be equal to 33x minus x squared all over 20 minus the cost price is this. So we have 24x plus 103. So if we expand this, so this answers the first part, the expression. So we're going to have 33x minus x squared all over 20 minus 24x. So this times this and this times this minus 103. So this can be written as, I'll just subtract 24 from 33. That's going to give me 9. So I'm going to have 9x minus x squared all over 20 minus 103 as the expression for the profit. So this is the expression for the profit. So we can go ahead and calculate the other part. For the other part, so we have if 20 bags of rice were sold, calculate the percentage profit. So we're going to calculate the profit from here. Profit would be equal to, so this is our profit here, 9 times 20 minus 20 squared divided by 20 minus 103. So that will be equal to 180 minus, this is 20 squared is 400. So 400 divided by 20, that's 20 minus 103. So the profit is going to be 180 minus 20 minus 103. That's equal to 57. So the profit is 57. Then we're going to calculate the cost price. The cost price from the beginning is this. So we have 24 times 20. That's the value of X. That's the number of bag, because S stands for the number of bag. 24 times 20 plus 103. So this is going to give us 24 times 20 plus 103. That's equals to 583. So the percentage profit would be equal to profit divided by cost price times 100. So that will be equal to, so the percentage profit will be equal to profit. Our profit calculator is 57 divided by 583 times 100. So I'll just work this out. 57 times 100 divided by 583. So that will be equal to 9.78, approximately 78%. So that's the approximate value of the percentage profit.